The icy wind shrieked across the outskirts of a forgotten village in Alberta, Canada. At the edge of a snow-covered field, barely visible beneath layers of frost, sat a rusted crate inside. Curled into a shivering heap was a once majestic Mormon sheepdog named Kaia. Her fur, once thick and regal, now clung in. Her fur, once thick and regal, now clung in. Tangled clumps in her breast came in fragile puffs. Kaia didn't react to the cold anymore. Her eyes stared blankly, not out of fear, but resignation. 4 nights earlier, her owner, Neil, had locked her out there. No food, no water, just a bitter curse when his elderly neighbor, Mr. Harlan, asked why she failed. Let her freeze. Harlan, a war veteran, with a limp and a heart too soft for this world, couldn't sleep that night. He'd taken in strays before cats, birds, even a raccoon once, but this was cruelty in its rawest form. At dawn, he phoned his daughter-in-law, Sophie, a vet known for rescuing lost causes. Sophie didn't waste time with questions or permission. She packed a thermal blanket and a lantern, then drove her Jeep through the snow-laced back roads to Neil's property. Kaia was barely breathing. Sophie knelt beside the crate, whispering her name, no movement, until a single ear flicked a whisper of the whisper. Life behind them, the door slammed open. Neil appeared, cigarette dangling eyes, cold. She ate one of my ducks. She knew better, he snapped. Sophie didn't argue. I'm taking her. Her tone left no room for discussion with Harlan's help. She gently lifted Kaia's limp body, noting the frostbite on her paws, and her paws in a Auberk rain's eye. Swollen hind leg wrapped in warmth, they drove to the home of Marina, a retired paramedic, who now devoted her life to rehabilitating neglected animals in her converted basement clinic. Marina worked in silence. Kaia's vitals were faint. Her skin was pale beneath the fur. She's running on fumes. Running on fumes. Marina murmured, if she makes it till morning, maybe. The hours dragged. Sophie stayed by Kaia's side, her hand resting near the dog's chest, counting the weak pulses. The blizzard howled outside, but inside a fragile sliver of hope flickered at dawn. Kaia opened her eyes. That spark ignited the long road to healing days past. Sophie came by each afternoon. Ka began to eat from her hand, inch by inch, learning that not all humans meant harm. One snowy morning, Kaini nudged Sophie's hand with her nose, and the woman smiled through tears. A month later, Ka was ready. They found her a home with Elias, a quiet man in his 60s, once a ranger, now living alone in a cottage in Otsono. By the pines, he didn't speak much, but when Ka entered his living room, she sat at his feet, looked up at him. Inside, Elias knelt slowly. Welcome home, he whispered. Kaia leaned in. She never forgot the cold or the cage, but she stopped living inside it. She didn't just recover. She reminded everyone around her what resilience looked like. Some wounds don't bleed, they hide in silence and stillness, in the absence of trust. But given warmth, time, and kindness, even a heart left in the snow can find its way.